from Sacramento, it's Let's Spend the Night Together with your hosts, Dante and Craig. Tonight's musical guests, Ariana Grande and Green Day. Take it away, boys.
Hello, folks, and welcome to Let's Spend the Night Together. I am your host, Dante. With me, as always, is my colleague, cohort, and consigliere, the luscious and exotic Craig.
Tom Hagen. Oh.
Craig, how are things tonight?
Pretty swell.
Glad to hear it. It's kind of a hot one today.
Yeah. It was a little on the warm side.
What about that weather?
But
Am I right?
And we'll get back to the weather shortly.
Yeah.
But
we're going to have, every 5 minutes, we have weather breaks.
Yeah. We actually have a guest on the show later on. Just stay tuned. Famous bassist and backing vocalist of Oakland, California's Green Day, TRé COOL, is in the studio later in the episode. So stay tuned for that.
That's going to be a fun one.
It's going to be great. TRé COOL. And
he's...
You'll see if he lives up to that last name.
You might be asking yourself...
Spoiler alert.
What have I stumbled upon? This is Let's Spend the Night Together. We are a late night chat show. We're known to discuss a wide variety of topics and news. Primarily, we focus our attention on pop culture, music, religion, politics, and drugs. If you are offended and TRé COOL news, up to the second news, you don't even need Twitter anymore.
Nope.
If you are offended by anything that you hear, we hope you'll keep an open mind, and we know that you will because you're tolerant and progressive. Just the things to be. We've assembled, and on that note, we've assembled a terrific show for you tonight.
Terrific.
Remember, these are just jokes, guys.
Yeah.
So buckle up, bigots. Here we go. The first story that I have for you tonight, and I'm just going to hit you with something.
Yeah, the first story in our terrific show.
Right out of the gate that you're just going to be like, what the heck is going on?
I like getting hit with stuff right out of the gate.
Get a little political. We're going to have kind of a hot take here.
Is it going to be, what's our political one?
Oh, no, it's not even that one.
Oh, it's not?
It's only rock and roll.
Oh. We need another Let It Bleed, and then my favorite's Waiting on a Friend. We pretty much try and have a segment named after every Rolling Stones song.
It's gonna happen one day.
Waiting on a Friend.
All right. But I like it. I'm getting better and better at it. All right, hey, Craig, how would you describe this segment?
I like it, yes I do.
I said I like it.
I like it. Or I would also say, ha, shadube. This is...
For the uninitiated, yeah.
Yeah. This one's like
This is the music segment.
This is the music segment.
Yeah.
We like to center this show around some music chat.
Whatever.
We're aficionados.
We are, yeah. This is It's Only Rock and Roll, and we're talking about the Green Day. Oh, man, they're so rebellious, and their spirit, man, I just love it. Just
the most
sticking
rebellious.
It to the man.
Yeah.
You gotta love it. Woo.
Very rebellious band.
Green Day's American Idiot. You remember that song, Craig?
Gosh, do I ever.
Is topping the UK charts.
I thought it was called Blowing in the Wind.
It's Kansas.
Bob Dylan?
Oh, yeah.
I always get Bob Dylan and Green Day mixed up.
And I always get Bob Dylan and Kansas mixed up, so...
Oh, my God. Kansas.
So in the UK...
so much like Bob Dylan, but smarter and more insightful.
The Trumpster is... So American Idiot is topping the UK charts upon Trump's visit. God Emperor Trump...
They're big supporters of Trump?
The biggest, yeah. God Emperor Trump...
Well, ask TRé COOL that later.
...is going to be going to the UK. As of when this comes out, he's already been there.
Okay. Yeah.
But so
Donald.
there's plenty of protests and everything scheduled. There's also like a giant Trump balloon, baby balloon.
Which
The British
will
are really
most
trying to
definitely
stick it.
hurt his feelings.
Oh, most likely, yeah. He won't. He won't come back.
How will he recover? Yeah.
So it says in the light. Oh, this is HuffPo, by the way.
Oh, the HuffPo. Good friends of them.
Shout outs.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
So when we talk about our sources,
mm-hmm.
and how we get these stories.
Straight from the top. This is a pretty
Definitely
moderate
HuffPo.
website. I'd say HuffPo's pretty moderate.
Yeah.
Right down the middle. Straight shooters. I mean, cis shooters. In light of the U.S. President Donald Trump's approaching visit to the UK, a social media campaign launched in May asked Brits to make the 2004 Green Day hit "American Idiot" the #1 song on the singles music charts when he arrives later this week.
That's just another great way to take this guy down a peg.
Of all the things that you could do, why not? It's 2004. That song was meant for George Bush.
Yeah, well,
It's a completely different administration, and even then, it's just kind of like.
Even then, it was really more about some boulevard of broken dreams, so to speak.
It went kerplomp.
Oh my gosh.
Or something like that. I don't know.
He didn't, and Billie Joe Armstrong. He didn't want to be an American idiot.
Nah.
And he implored all of us.
I saw that
to also not be American.
Michael
idiots.
Moore had this like theater like speaking tour that he did.
Really?
And Michael Moore, I think the guy, I mean, he's well spoken, thought out, articulate, really great guy. I mean, his points are really lucid, and he makes a lot of sense. But he had the Billie Joe guy, the singer of Green Day, on there.
Oh, really?
And it was
Billy
like
Joel?
Billy Joel
Armstrong?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was
Billy
just
Joel.
the two of them on a stage. There's just like thousands of people.
Sing
Two of them.
us a song, young piano man.
They're just sitting down and they're just kind of like bullshitting and kvetching about Trump. Like,
Oh, yeah.
And we got to get out there, guys, and we got to do something, and we got to take to the streets.
Trying to march. And
and
out
it was
there.
just like, who the fuck
As
watches
I said in
this?
my 2002 hit song, American Idiot.
Yeah.
We
Do
don't
you guys
wanna be
remember?
one nation controlled by the media.
Now, who
Whatever
here
lyric
saw the finale of Seinfeld
Oh
and
my
remembers the
God.
little song? What was it? It was something.
The time of your life.
Time of your life. Good
But it's
riddance.
Good riddance, yeah.
Good riddance to Trump, I said.
So if Trump ever gets or when someone else gets elected and he leaves office, do you think they'll be playing that? You know what? Billie Joel Armstrong's got something to say. Good riddance, man.
Yeah.
And
It'll
Trump will
be
go,
something. It'll be some goofy song.
Yeah.
But,
I hope you had the time of your life.
as of Monday, the rock tune, which was originally written about the U.S. President George W. Bush, is the #1 single on Amazon's bestseller list.
Oh, no.
Chart data also reported the song has cracked the top 20 on Britain's official singles chart. Hey, midway through the charting week. It's also been popping in and out of the top 10 and 20 on iTunes singles charts for the past few days. Isn't that great, guys?
Oh, God.
Isn't that great, listeners?
Yeah, you need more politics in your life. Go buy American Idiot.
Go listen to this
It's in the
song that came out 14 years ago about something completely different. But we're going to shoehorn it in because it's like you wonder about the shirts. It's like everybody or whatever team wins the Super Bowl, they have the shirts for the other team that never won, right?
Oh, yeah.
But they go out, they pass them out somewhere else,
They
right?
burn 'em.
They go overseas, they reuse them,
Kids
right?
in Africa.
They're recycled somehow.
Yeah.
They're recycling the song. This is a song for something else.
Yeah.
And it's just it's just bad.
Yeah.
But what am I to say? I'm not the genius that is the Green Day.
No.
I don't have the lasting
You're not green.
power. I'm not green.
Green is the best, Mr. Day. He's a very good singer. He sings that Good Riddance tune that I like.
Isn't you would probably most associate green with money, no?
I would with the REM album, Green.
Oh, well, we're
So,
way off. We're on
it's
two
just
different
me.
fucking
I
wavelengths
guess
right
so.
now, man.
Yeah.
All right, we got to regroup,
You know,
everybody.
It's this. What this seems like to me. It's another turning point. A fork stuck in the road. Time, and this is kind of me getting deep about time. It can grab you by the wrist and direct you where to go. And
Is that Robert Frost?
it's Bob Dylan from Blowing. The Answer, my friend, is Blowing in the Wind.
Robert Zimmerman. He's one of my favorites. All
I
right.
want to be an American idiot.
All right, everybody. We'll be back right after this.
But I'm not going to have to answer to it. And they're just going to think, what's this Time magazine telling us? But you couldn't care less about that either. You don't know the people that read you. Because, I've never been in Time magazine, and yet this hall is filled twice. And I've never been in Time magazine. I don't need Time magazine. And I don't think I'm a folk singer. You'll probably call me a folk singer. But, the other people know better. Because the people that, that buy my records listen to me don't necessarily read Time magazine. The audience that subscribes to Time magazine, the audience of the people that want to know what's happening in the world week by week, the people that work during the day and can read it, it's small, right, and it's concise, and there's pictures in it. I mean, those kind of, those a certain class of people. It's a class of people that take the magazine seriously. I mean, sure, I can read it. I read it on the airplanes, but I don't take it seriously. If I want to find out anything, I'm not going to read Time magazine. I'm not going to read Newsweek. I'm not going to read any of these magazines. I mean, because they just got too much to lose by printing the truth.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Let's Spend the Night Together. Best in the world. We have a great show.
Magazine.
Great show for you guys. Thank you for sticking around.
Still coming up later. Bassist, artist, creator, visionary. Oakland's own TRé COOL.
TRé COOL.
Bassist of Green Day.
In his house.
Is coming in later in the studio.
You guys get ready for that.
Putting on the headphones, grabbing a mic.
Because it's going to be freaky.
Yeah. It's going to be big time. Going to ask him all about American Idiot. And
inspiration behind it?
Yeah. And how...
Was it Trump?
Years before he was in office?
Yeah. Did he see Home Alone 2 and he was just really pissed off?
Or the Fresh Prince episode that he did?
Do you think that Trump was... that was the first case of childhood separation? That maybe
Trump and his parents?
No, Trump and Kevin McAllister. Maybe Trump had separated Kevin from his parents.
He separated Kevin from his parents.
Yeah. What a scoundrel.
He just... You will be home alone... Was Kevin in a detention center type?
I think he was in a cage at one point. Yeah. That was terrible. That was a really bad idea for 3. Yeah. Because everybody went to Cancun.
Oh my!
And Kevin went to Tijuana.
Oh jeez.
And it was. He learned a lot.
Different worlds.
Yeah, he learned a lot because Kevin had never. He had never been to. They have all these really interesting bars down there. Nice people that you can meet. Yeah. He had never been to a live sex show, though.
He hadn't?
No. He had never seen the Superman.
Was it Kinky Kelly?
In the Sexy Stud. Yeah.
It was that. Stud?
All right, everybody.
Yeah, Home Alone 3. It's a good one.
Enough of this crazy talk. We're going to get right into it with this next segment. This is one of my favorites. It's called...
Is it also about Macaulay Culkin?
No, it's not. It's
Rory
called...
Culkin?
Sorry to break your heart, but no, it's not.
Shout out to Rory Culkin. You can welcome on the show anytime.
Shout out. Hey, open invitation.
Macaulay, of course.
Open invitation.
Yeah.
I'm going to call it right now.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I know we're going to hear from him. All right, yeah, it's Take My Breath Away. We're going to be talking about love. We're going to be talking about relationships. We're going to be talking about orgasms.
Oh, we are?
Orgasms.
Kind of an adult show here.
Yeah, the segment we like to call Take My Breath Away.
Should
now
we
this
ask TRé COOL about any orgasms later? when he's on the show?
I think so. We could probably ask him what his favorite position is.
I also wanted to ask TRé COOL, the singer of his band, Billie Joel Armstrong.
Yeah.
What a great singer. I mean, he wrote hits like Piano Man. What was the one? Everything you think about.
80s Joel's the best Joel. Everybody knows
80s
that.
Joel.
He wrote Uptown Girl as well.
Uptown Girl was great. A lot of
Moving
hits.
Out or Moving Up. I can't.
Moving Out, Moving Up,
can
Moving
never-
In. All of Billie Joel's
All
hits.
of the above.
Then he married somebody, I don't remember, a Mr. or Mrs. Armstrong. And he took their name. Their last name was hyphenated. Billie Joel Armstrong.
Wow.
And he quit doing 80s Joel and Uptown Girl and all that fun stuff. And he thought, I'm going to start making punk rock, man. PR, brother. Get out of the way.
Lay it on me, sucker.
I don't want to be an American idiot. Do you? Good riddance if you do. I mean, I'm
Love
a
it or
basket
leave
case
it.
here.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Now this is we talk about all types of like
Do you have the time?
love and fetish shit
That's what this
on the
segment's
segment.
about.
But
I like
this
to say
is,
love and romance.
Yeah, love and romance. That's
Somebody
what I mean.
who's
That's what I
who
mean. I mean,
accurately describes things would say freaky sex.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Or
okay, and
weird sexual
this
stuff.
caught my eye because it was so.
That's cool.
I know in our society,
Yeah.
Everybody just wants instant gratification, and they're willing to do any kind of hedonistic act to get to it. It doesn't
you don't want to
matter.
see my Wednesday night.
No self-preservation is what I'm talking about. Stay strong.
Yeah.
Popular P-gasm, orgasm trick is loved by women, but it's actually really dangerous.
An orgasm trick?
Yes, the P-gasm.
Oh, the P-gasm? But it's dangerous?
The P-gasm is dangerous. It's also called the P-shivers, because I've had P-shivers before. Have you?
Oh, you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Like in Dumb and Dumber, he does that.
It's called the P-shivers, and we don't recommend it.
So people try and get that on purpose?
Just you wait and see.
People other than me? This is a thing?
I just like to hold it
family
in. It's a control sort of thing.
Oh my god.
It's like part of my power level.
It's not a thing. It's a thing.
It says, it'd be interesting to know exactly how much of the advice spouted on the internet is actually based on sound medical advice. Oh, yeah. And scientific method, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because of all the benefits of the digitized lives brings us, we're also only ever a click away from some really, really bizarre and possibly dangerous so-called guidance. Kind of like our show. That's it's a great way to describe the show. Really, really bizarre and possibly dangerous so-called guidance.
Oh my god.
Take, for example, P-gasm.
Yeah.
Also known as the P-shivers. This is an example of a harmful trend which should never have seen the light of day. Never. Similar to those alligators that live in the sewers. They should never have been down there in the first place.
Should never see the light of day.
Yeah. They were trying to get rid of homeless people, and they ended up just getting
my god, they put
giant alligators.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's the government
Is that what happened?
Alright, so what is a
then they
P-gasm?
accidentally created the Ninja Turtles and the Toxic Avengers.
And crack while they were at it.
And crack. And they distributed that to them.
That was all in one crazy weekend.
So the Ninja Turtles were created by the CIA?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So what is a P-gasm? It all began when one man asked other women if they had had many orgasms.
It all began from that?
Yeah, all of this began.
No one ever did it. And then he went up to these women and went, have you ever done this thing? And they're like, oh my god, let's have P-gasms.
I have.
And
it all began when one man asked other women if they'd ever had many orgasms from peeing after holding it in. He said on Reddit, of course, where dreams go to die.
Yeah.
He said, my girlfriend recently told me if she'd had to hold her pee in for a while, when she actually goes to pee, she often has orgasms that she feels all the way up her spine to her head. He explained on Reddit. If she does reverse kegels while peeing, they're even more likely to happen. Sounds
Really?
bizarre, right? Well, this man's girlfriend is by no means alone in her discovery.
She has a very athletic kegel to be able to do
She's
that.
like, she has the bladder of a camel.
Oh my god.
She's great. She's amazing.
She's worked it out.
Yes.
Exercised it.
I call them pee shivers because they're not quite orgasmic in my opinion.
No, we get it.
But close enough, one woman responded.
I guess.
Aren't dames great? Another added, I get something similar, but it's not exactly an orgasm, just a really, really pleasurable feeling. I can do it by holding, letting go for a split second, and holding it in. So they're edging, they're reaching the precipice.
Oh my
with
god!
their urine.
Yeah.
This, hey, women out there, any fans? I don't think I would not advise this. Dr. Dante does not want you to do this.
And and listen up. You know, women like to listen to the show to get advice,
especially sex advice, because we're known to give out any, especially a young woman that's looking for a husband. You know. Yeah,
you could come over to my house.
You could send feet pics.
Probably
to
start
the
with
email.
The feet pics.
Hey, whatever you want to do.
Kind of work from there.
Tummy pics are nice too.
You know, if they're less than a size 9, honestly, don't even bother sending.
Don't even. Says it feels so good that I start tearing up. Yeah. Then when I finally do go pee,
absolutely,
I get these delicious full body shivers.
Delicious? Does she sample?
You know, like you have a piece of pie or something like that.
Yeah,
it's delicious.
Sensation. Oh my god! Same thing as Granny's apple pie, but when I'm pissing.
Same color.
So she just drinks like water all the time just so she can get off whenever she pisses?
Should you try this at home, Craig?
Oh, I have.
Should you try this at home, listener?
Yeah, ladies. And feel free to comment on the YouTube comment section and, you know, ask for advice about really anything that women should do. I'll explain to you. We can both explain how women are supposed to.
Because most likely you've just been...
talk and act.
Yeah, and really, to be honest with you, the less you say is...
it's kind of ideal. It's a bonus,
exactly right. The answer to this would be a big, fat, juicy no. You shouldn't try this at home. No. Not unless you really enjoy the sting of a UTI, which is a urinary tract infection.
You can get one of those from this?
This quote-unquote practice would be most unwise. Dr. Claire Morrison, GP at MedExpress, told Cosmopolitan.
The resident party pooper of her hospital.
Come on, Doc. I'm having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
She says holding on to urine could lead to urinary infections and even kidney damage.
Oof. But it's worth that little shiver you get.
And as for how this trick works, and it is literally a trick. So we're going to get into the shiver. What is that shiver? The reason some women achieve orgasms this way is because the full bladder sensation stimulates nerves in the pelvis, leading to arousal. However, I'm sure there are more satisfying ways to achieve an orgasm.
Penis.
So that's right, ladies.
Excuse me.
If you don't go to the bathroom, you might have an orgasm, but it's not good for you.
No, there are other ways.
So just let the pee go.
Mm-hmm. Fill your bladder up with piss, or have like sexual relations with somebody.
Mm-hmm. And evacuate the urine then. And then you're good to go.
Or just evacuate, wait a while, and then evacuate your urine.
So,
either way is a good way to get pleasure.
Yeah.
One will give you a UTI.
Yeah, so all you love bugs out there, stay safe.
Be sure to get checked for UTIs.
Exactamundo. Drink cranberry juice. Get a load of this.
We need an ad for Mott's cranberry juice or something.
We're Mississippi State fans. We're so excited to be here in Omaha at the College World Series. We look forward to this event every year, even if we're not in it. We love Omaha. We love the hospitality that they show us. We make incredible sacrifices to come here. In 2013, we traveled with about 25,000. This year, we're going to have at least that when we come into the championship game, which we fully expect to do. The sacrifices that we personally made to be here are incredible. My wife's boyfriend sold his prosthetic leg on Craigslist to afford me the opportunity to be here. But they get alone time, and I get a chance to be in Omaha.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Let's spend the night together. How's it going? Kind of a weird clip to play, but whatever.
And you know, I'll have to go back through during the editing process. Because, like, sometimes my phone messes up and plays, like, clips of myself talking. And so, like, times I've been interviewed by the news and stuff.
You wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want that.
No.
That might be embarrassing.
And I, like, there's a lot of clips from back when I used to work with this college basketball team in Omaha.
Oh, man.
Nebraska. So
yeah.
I don't think any of those clips will find their way into the show.
You wouldn't want any of those.
But I'll make sure. I'll talk to our Corey about the editing process.
We're just gonna and the hits keep coming and they don't stop coming.
Yeah.
This is Theologians. Hey everybody, we're talking about religion.
Shout out to Jeff Tweedy.
So try not to get too offended, but if you made it this far, you're probably all right. You're probably in the clear.
You haven't shut it off. Yeah, you're part of the club now, honestly. And by the way, stay tuned. Later, we still on the show have a very special guest,
Mr. TRé COOL,
in the studio. TRé COOL from Oakland, California's Green Day.
We can't wait. It's gonna be big.
The punk rock band.
Our biggest guest, our first guest.
Yeah,
but before that, Theologians. We're gonna be talking about religion, faith, God. You know, what is existence? What is, you know, what is being? What is the soul?
Yeah.
We're going to get down to the metaphysics of all of this. It's going to be...
What does it all mean?
And as we, you know, what I mean to say is Ariana Grande, sex proves God is a woman. Ariana Grande,
That's a loaded statement.
Says Ariana Grande says sex proves God is a woman.
Sex.
Singer Ariana Grande sat down with Elle magazine to dish about her new song, God is a Woman. Blasphemy. You know, back in the good old days.
Yeah.
And I don't say this lightly. You know, somebody like this. Places like, I don't know, Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, my God.
Maybe they'd know how to take care of somebody like this.
Somebody like Ariana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the appropriate way is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Ready the pyre!
And by that, I mean there's plenty of places out there to vacation. It's very nice.
Yeah.
So... she sat down with Elle magazine to dish out about her new song, God is a Woman.
I bet she is.
Which is rife with religious language, sex, and is apparently meant to empower women.
You know, she could be just a fan of Kevin Smith's Dogma, because God was a woman played by the legendary Alanis Morissette.
That's true.
Dave Coulier's ex-lover, Alanis Morissette.
Yeah. And look at Kevin Smith. I mean, he just had that heart attack. So God tried to kill him, but...
no, but he couldn't.
He kept on ticking.
That proves you it's a woman.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah, I think Kevin Smith had one of those situations where it's like God gave him like 40 years, 50 years. It's like the old dogs go to heaven situation where you're just on borrowed time and eventually...
that's what he's on right now?
It's up. Well, that's what he was on, but now he's old dogs too, Kevin
God
Smith.
was like, you can make one more movie, and he made like Yoga Hosers.
Yeah, he's like, I have to take it.
All right, this is it. Here we go.
You drew my hand.
Shout out to yoga hosers.
So
I like
Ariana, in fact, Ariana Grande and Elle's deputy, suggest this woman named Katie Connor suggests that it's sex that proves God is a woman. All right. They just keep saying that. They haven't proved anything yet.
Ariana came to that
conclusion. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
This is a very high IQ.
Based on the moving lyrics of her quote unquote song.
Speaking of the young talent's latest song, Connor said that she was expecting to hear a Katy Perry-esque feel-good woman's marchy anthem. She was mistaken.
No, it was like "Hey Jude," but it meant something for feminism.
Yeah, except it was like "Hey Jude," and then you realize how much of a hack Paul McCartney is.
Yeah, and Ariana's
piece
the real
of shit.
one.
Get out of here. All right.
Hey Jude, God is a woman.
It's like a garbage to my ears, P Mac.
Oh my God.
All right.
Come on, Macca.
I hear it a few weeks later. Oh boy.
Linda McCartney's gold.
So the deputy engineer or editor. Let's just say it's more about taking agency in the bedroom than at the office. Ah!
Woo!
Woo!
Let's just say Elle magazine is a magazine you read in the bedroom, not the office.
You know what? Sometimes I've been known to take a shit and I'll read the L. And it's usually... Or just
use it as a paper.
Oh, I use the cologne in it too as well.
Oh, there you go.
Because
I use the cologne page to wipe my ass, so it makes it smell good.
Is that French? That's a French technique. No.
Yeah, it is. It's French wiping.
It's very good. You're a very cultured man. I will give you that.
I'm really cultured.
Man of high constitution. All right, so the sultry song lyrics suggest it's Grande's sex that will make the man she's with believe God is a woman. What the fuck does that mean?
Like her sex isn't her gender?
He's making cummies so good.
Yeah, or how good she makes Pete Davidson cum.
Yeah. Oh my God, babe. I came so well. Babe. I think God's a woman, babe.
Yeah.
All right,
babe, I have to get back to my SNL cast meeting, but oh my God, I just came again. God is a woman, you're right.
And fun fact, it's apparently her 92-year-old Nana's favorite song, too.
It's Nana's favorite song? Mm-hmm. A song about coming or something? Coming,
I think
coming makes
Nana's,
God.
I hope Nana's still there with us. As no, like cognitively.
Oh. Well, she likes this song. Not a great sign.
The old timers already got to her.
We should
As
we
noted,
should listen to this song.
Oh, I'm down. As noted by Life News, Grande's Met Gala gown, which featured Michelangelo's Last Judgment painting, was a foreshadow. A hint of the new song.
So Michelangelo's painting was just like
a foreshadow.
And her song is part 2.
You know the Sistine Chapel, the ceiling of that? That's actually promotion for the new Ariana Grande song.
Exactly. Oh my God. Thousands of Viennese and Italian people.
Venetians.
Roman
They had it
people,
all wrong.
Yeah.
So Grande
a lot of the art in the Vatican was made in preparation
for this specific
for
purpose.
Yeah.
Grande carried over the sexual message to Twitter. Of course she would. Why wouldn't she?
What a great cause she's fighting for.
Where she made numerous posts about pussy. All right.
I like riding Pete Davidson's cock. Okay, we don't care.
And for those that might think, oh my goodness, these gentlemen, you know what times they use coarse language. They might be a little lewd.
Yeah. Well, I don't care what the broad does with her cunt. It's not my I don't have any say in the matter.
She's not my daughter.
The Dane's not my daughter.
And with that being said, I'm going to read you some tweets.
Edith.
And I don't think these women should use bad language whatsoever.
No.
I think it should be illegal.
Condemn them for it.
She says, sex is empowering.
Something pussy. Something women. Something empowering.
Is this a Amy Schumer sketch? Is this like a bit that you're doing?
Yeah.
Sex is empowering, she wrote to a Twitter user who asked about the song. It's the source of all life. Pussy is a privilege. And another tweet, Grande kept it simple. Pussy is a privilege.
That's another song?
No, these are just tweets that she's just tweeting. These are just statements.
Privilege. Yeah. I mean,
I would. You know what? It is a privilege.
Like to
But-
have a pussy.
Yeah.
Because So then, how can
I
she
agree with
speak on
that.
the matter if she's privileged?
That's
She
true.
has no say in this.
Well,
Not
it's
her
not
place.
that. Well, it's not that. You know, it's not the only privilege that
Or-
counts.
Or is she saying like giving pussy out
Is a
to
privilege.
Pete Davidson and others is a privilege? Pete Davidson is privileged
And members of the Wu-Tang Clan
to get
that.
the pussy.
That
And
is a privilege.
RZA, Jizza, Ghostface, Method Man,
Even an Inspector
Raekwon,
Deck, and I didn't think.
the Rebel INS.
I didn't
Inspector
even
Deck.
think he was still around.
Yeah, you God's probably tapping it right now.
I thought he was
honestly.
10 toes down.
Oh my god!
But apparently not.
Rest in peace, ODB.
Alright, Grande also voiced her leftist political views and admonished those in the public eye who remain generally apolitical. Like this show.
Yeah,
This show isn't political whatsoever.
we're apolitical.
That's wild to me, she said.
That's wild.
If I'm not going to say it, what's the fucking point of being there? As noted by Connor, the singer is loud and proud in her anti-Trumpism and has aligned herself with gun reform and Black Lives Matter. Not everything is going to agree... Okay, excuse me. Not everyone is going to agree with you. But that doesn't mean I'm just going to shut up and sing my songs. Well, that's terrible because I really wish you would.
Yeah.
She said...
Pete definitely wishes she would.
I'm also going to be a human being who cares about other human beings. To be an ally and to use my privilege to help educate people.
I don't like human beings.
Yeah. Alright,
Sick of them.
you're anti-human?
Yeah, I'm anti-human.
It's a pretty strong position. Alright, we're gonna listen to the song.
AI.
The movie?
Yeah, movie. I want it to be like the Matrix, where there's like these centipede robot artificial intelligence things that create a VR world for humans, and then they
where
just
you
fly
wake up
around the Earth.
You wake up one day and you're just like in your bionic womb.
Yeah,
And-
and the primordial ooze.
And there's just like all these metal
Incubation.
caterpillars everywhere.
yeah, the metal flying
And
caterpillar.
they're just like, well, at least that Ariana Grande shit wasn't real.
yeah, yeah. You wake up out of the. Oh my god, I'm unplugged from the Matrix. Oh, so that song isn't fucking real. That dog shit song from that talentless dipshit Ariana Grande.
I thought everything was lost.
Okay.
All
This
right.
metal centipede's gonna kill me. But whatever.
But I'm good.
And everybody I knew and everything I did was fake.
We're
but
all metal.
whatever.
Yeah, we're all robot
cares?
food at this point.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun times.
Yeah.
All right,
Take
so
the red pill. Take the blue pill. Whichever one.
yeah. Here's a little bit of the song, Craig.
This is Hey Jude, too. So this is Shine On You Crazy Diamond by Pink Floyd. She covered it.
All right, I'm convinced she's right. God is a woman.
I think she is.
I think God is a woman. So that the lingering feeling at midnight. So anybody that just wants to fuck her, she's just
Yeah.
like they want to have sex with me. So God must be a woman. Like what?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that,
After
man?
Pete Davidson's gone to bed and
Yeah.
some other guys come over.
After he just raw dogged it, he's like, I'm actually.
He's
The
like,
thing is, I'm allergic to latex. So can I?
oh
not,
my god.
Can I maybe not use any condoms?
I'm at a jam this time. I think
Yeah.
you'll have to call over some taller, bigger guys.
I promise that I'll
Because you're getting that tingle at midnight. Whatever the
Yeah,
fuck.
this is just shit. I mean, it's just like
It's great.
that
So
that
this-
was weird. That was like it's like watching the music
Yeah.
video, and there's like that 3-headed Hades dog.
Oh my god.
In the music video,
It's
no,
so weird.
that's kind of some weird symbolism to have.
Yeah.
Now her legs are spread apart, and she's
That's
like
cool. Symbolism. It's
she's
really,
in the earth.
it's proven her point for
Yeah.
sure.
Nice.
So after this, she covers "Shine On You Crazy Diamond." I think
Yeah.
the whole
She takes about she takes a drop of LSD every day for 5 years, and then she releases. What's going on?
Is it Yoko Ono?
All right.
No, it's of course not.
And with that being said, everybody,
Liverpool.
we'll be back right after this.
In my role as head of the Sacramento City Council's Board of decency, I, Virgil Robinson, am here to inform you that, under penalty of arrest, you cannot touch your genitalia. The word hoe can only be used in reference to a garden tool. The word bitch may only be used when describing female dogs, and then only when in heat. The word blowjob can only be used in describing a job blowing up balloons or children's animals. Do I make myself clear?
Hey everybody, welcome back. Let's put that together. Cole kicking it.
Yeah. Still getting real excited for our first guest
It's getting late.
tonight. TRé COOL, bassist, backing vocalist, god, genius, sexual icon from Green Day, the band.
He's an icon. He symbolizes punk rock.
Yeah.
The working man's music, because that's what I like
It
to
is
call
the
it.
working man's music.
You know, Joe Strummer, guys like that. You know who that
Yeah.
is?
Yeah.
No, he's not your refrigerator repairman.
Oh my
He's
god.
a rock and roller.
He's a guy that, you know, he's in the family business. Strummer. He strums a guitar. It's been in his family for generations. All right, it's not a clever
His
name.
father was a strummer. His mother was a strummer.
Yeah, his mother was a picker. His father was a strummer. His grandfather's a strummer.
Very nice. Now we haven't done this next segment in a while,
And we don't need to because you've already shut it off at this point
yeah.
after that last.
yeah. What you just heard is just the end of the podcast.
Yeah, for most people.
No, this is sings a song that sounds like she's singing.
Just like the one-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing.
Ooh, that's good stuff.
Oh my god.
All
Ooh,
right.
baby, you.
Sings a song, sounds like she's singing. This is a segment that we don't do often, but
Yeah.
we like to break down the
New-ish.
lyrics of a song that you
Yeah.
probably heard 1,000 times on the radio, but you zoned out. You haven't really paid that much attention to what it really means. There's a lot of
Yeah.
kind of subtext and kind of just weird stuff going on
Yeah.
in pop songs, and this
one's fun for me because like I am not a huge lyrics guy. Like that's not the first thing I kind of lock into or whatever, or like connect to. But obviously, you know, I pick up like a lot of it, but a lot of it I just like don't know what they're saying.
Yeah.
Or I wasn't even paying attention to what it was. And so yeah, it's funny to hear this because, like you said, there's there's obviously going to be like hidden
Relatively,
messages,
yeah,
and
big
double
songs,
entendres,
yeah.
and
Oh.
some more obvious than others.
And this one is
And we're gonna go with a
no
fine-tooth
exception.
comb.
No, this is
Yeah.
Craig, if you will, Pina Colada. If you like Pina Coladas.
Pina Colada.
Yeah.
Pina Colada.
So
okay.
Escape, the Pina Colada song by
Yeah.
Rupert Holmes.
By the great Rupert Holmes.
Yeah.
Pina Colada by Paul McCartney and Wings.
All right, you get the lyrics.
I have the Rupert Holmes lyrics for
sweet.
his song.
All right, let's just break
How
this.
many? Real quick, give me your top 25 Rupert Holmes songs. Because this is easy to run through. I know you know this guy like the back of your hand. It's easy to just run down this top 25. I mean, out of the hundreds of songs that he has.
Smack My Bitch Up, I like that.
That's a good one, yeah. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Yeah.
I like that.
What else? Ether.
Ether's
That's
a good one.
Danger
yeah.
Zone. Look that
Oh
one.
my god. Ruby, Don't Take Your Love to Town. We did that one on
We
the
did
show,
that
actually.
one. All right, so let's just start it out.
So the great John Lennon. Rupert Holmes. I mispronounced that, sorry. Oh. Started with the drums. I like that. Heard of those.
This is by Rupert Holmes, everybody.
Yeah, the great Rupert Holmes.
I was tired of my lady. We've been
We've been together too
So
long.
already he's painting a picture. We're talking about a relationship.
Yeah.
This is a guy, he's tired of
And
his...
I could not have told you those were the lyrics.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised.
Okay.
And I've heard the song a million times. I never had any idea.
So his relationship, the flame, you know...
The flame is burning
It's
out.
burned out.
He splashed some piña colada on that flame and it put it out.
They've been together too long, Craig.
Yeah.
I think we've all
According
been in a
to his
relationship.
calculations.
Yeah. Been a little too long.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a worn-out recording of a favorite song.
Okay.
Perhaps
so,
like this song.
perhaps maybe their sex life isn't what it used to be.
Yeah. It's like an
It's
Ariana Grande song.
Yeah. It's just
I don't know what that means. It either means woman is a god or...
it's just not exciting. Things aren't exciting. They've been together for a long time.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like your favorite song. You've heard it a million times. It's like, yeah, you feel kind of nostalgic and you feel a lot of memories, but you're like, I'm kind of tired of fucking her pussy. You know, that's the kind of similarity to the song.
Well, but
that
still,
the right
it's
metaphor?
like you know, it's. I think everybody can relate to. Maybe you need a little bit of alone time every once in a while.
Ah, yeah.
But that's all. All right.
Oh,
this
an
is just-
escape. Like a titular escape.
Okay. Now, what I thought about this is
So while she lay there sleeping,
while
I read the paper.
so he's
he's
married.
savoring the moments.
So they're sitting in
without
bed.
her.
No, they're sitting in.
Well, they're laying in bed,
while
but she's still asleep.
She's sleeping there, and okay, so
He's like, God,
while
thank
she's there,
you for
I
every
read the
second that
paper
she
in
sleeps.
bed, right?
Yeah.
But what is he reading the paper? What does he read? Yeah,
Like the instructions on the condom package?
the personal columns.
No shit, he's looking at the personal columns?
There was
He's like this fucking
there
pig
was
under the covers
a
next
letter
to me.
I read. Okay,
Sneaking
so
up the joint.
His wife is asleep, and he's next to her.
Yeah.
Circling
Circling
still up.
ads.
He's like tirelessly circling wanted ads, and he's perusing wanted ads.
Yeah.
and
personals.
Personals,
There
and then
was
he
this
finds
letter I
one.
read. Yeah.
And then he's like, holy...
And the whole, you know what's interesting?
Yeah.
So that first stanza of lyrics of the song, this first kind of verse that we've read here, yeah, that was the whole first verse. Is he's telling us,
devious,
and it's devious, and he's like open book telling us what's going on in his life, really like a fucking diary.
Narrator, yeah.
Then the rest of the song is quote word for word of this letter that this bitch wrote him.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like it's a
it's
the column.
This is the column. This is just
and
a
it
column
like rhymes
in
and
the
it's like
paper.
poetic.
Yeah. This is a column in the paper that he sees because he's just
There's
tired.
a lot of repeating in this letter
He's
too.
hating his sleeping wife next to him.
Yeah, this
snoring
stupid
next to him.
fucking pig next to me.
All right. So he says.
If you like piña coladas, getting caught in the rain.
Classic line.
So if you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, so you have to
Right
from
there.
somebody that has had a drinking problem in the past.
Oh my god.
You have to be
You'd
pretty
avoid
drunk.
that? Yeah.
I'm just saying you have to be the person that
It's a good first line.
But the practicality of
But
it,
the-
if you're the type of person that gets so drunk
Yeah.
that you're getting caught in
The
the rain, you're just
sustainability.
that's
of
like
this.
you're out in the
Troubling.
It's like you might
Yeah.
die from exposure or something.
Getting caught in the rain.
Yeah, that's not good.
You don't want pneumonia.
Yeah,
you
this
know?
is not a good person so far.
If you're not into yoga, if you have a brain.
Okay.
I don't understand that one because I would you
He's saying
think
people who are not into yoga have half a brain? Is
and
that
if
what
you
he's
have
saying?
half a brain, so he's saying that maybe his wife is fit, but she's dumb, and he just wants a Rubenesque woman that is just a little smarter on the smart side.
I guess so, right? Because
excuse me. This is saying that. Yeah.
But she's saying,
you're right.
if you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain.
Yeah.
So, like, if you've had some sort of trauma, head trauma.
If you have half of a brain.
Like, those two things are very strange. Like, if you're not into yoga.
Yeah.
That's kind of a cheeky thing, like, I'm not into that newfangled yoga
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And then all of a sudden, and if you have half a brain.
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean?
I'm willing to get down.
He's like, yeah, I'm fucking stupid. I could date this chick. Okay, who? In the dunes of the Cape.
So she
love
likes,
that
she wants to
melody
have
there.
sex outside.
The cadence is super sick.
She wants to make love
Yeah.
with the person outside in the dunes
At
of the Cape.
midnight in the dunes of the Cape.
Yeah.
Are they Cape Cod?
Yeah. Cape
Probably.
Fear.
Cape Canaveral? Cape Fear? Oh, okay. Hey, what's he call Nick Nolte? He's
Counselor?
like, yeah, counselor.
Write to me and to escape. All right. So
I'm the love that you've looked for.
yeah.
Write to me and escape. Now her oh, here we
Solo
go.
time. Buttery
Her,
solo.
Qualifications
Wah, wah,
or
wah.
whatever are interesting. Oh, so that's the chorus is actually the
the ad.
the ad. Okay, yeah.
It says, "I didn't think about my lady." All right, I know that sounds kind of mean.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's saying, okay, so
He's saying this shit
I know
for brains laying in
I
bed
might
next to
sound
me.
like a scumbag, but just give me a break. I'm going to explain
Yeah.
it to you.
Yeah.
And this is how he explains it to us.
Later.
All right.
Yeah.
So because of he's been with his lady, it's too long.
I know I shouldn't cheat on her, but I'm kind of bored with her, and we've been together
Yeah.
a while.
I want to trade her in
Oh,
for a
never
new
mind.
model.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's basically like, I mean, I just want to fuck someone else. Like,
A hot little number.
yeah.
A little tight body.
I'm gonna write this song to get people on my side.
This isn't a good guy.
About hooking up with chicks.
Like the
Yeah.
narrator, the singer.
Is there another lyric about like, and then my wife woke up and said, "Honey, I'm gonna make breakfast for us, and I love you.
Yeah. Oh,
Want to make
shoot.
love again?
Like the baby wakes
Yeah.
up and it's like a baby that's 6 months.
You're such a great father to my baby."
He's just like, I can't wait to get out of here. Every time I go to get a pack of cigarettes and
Oh
I just
my
want to
God.
leave and never come back.
Your son loves you. Yeah, I'm out getting cigarettes. I'll be back in 20 minutes.
Why do you have to call me when I'm at the bar?
Oh my God.
All right. So, yeah, this guy's a piece of shit.
Why are you looking at the personal columns, honey?
Yeah, why do you
Shut
keep
up.
looking at the personal columns? All right.
Oh my God.
All right, so now, after all of this... Okay, guys, so he says,
Yeah.
so I wrote to the paper.
So he took out a personal ad. Oh, I think I
Okay.
see where this is going.
So at this point, it's no longer a fantasy. He's no longer fantasizing as
yeah.
he's sitting laying next to his wife in bed.
Yeah, it's like, fuck it.
He's taking that next step into what will most likely be.
I have this beautiful wife, or is there his wife?
Yeah.
Or his lady.
And this will be
His beautiful
adultery,
lady.
Craig. This is what.
And I'm going to do the most romantic thing.
And he's gonna
I'm
burn.
going to cheat on her with some bitch I've never seen from a terrible poem that she put as a personal ad.
But to be
with
fair,
vague
his
prerequisites.
his wife is dull.
That's true. Yeah, she would not want to get caught in the rain. She'd be inside like watching PBS or something.
Yeah.
Ken Burns.
If you're so carefree that you'd drink and then just be like, "Ha, I'm out in the rain. Who gives a
Yeah,
hoot or a
is that
holler?"
what it is? Like my boring wife, and she's like, I don't want to get caught in the rain.
Yeah.
Like we'd get sick. We'd get wet and cold.
We
like
might
she's
get
totally
pneumonia.
reasonable.
Yeah.
And like
He's like,
drinking.
no, you
And I don't want to get
hag.
drunk out there too in the middle of this Hurricane Irma.
Why do you
with piña
insist
coladas.
that we get drunk?
Yeah.
in the elements.
And just because I do yoga, you're like basically saying fuck yoga, and then I have a half a brain, and so you're trying to fuck this chick. So
all right, so this is
he's going to be real cheeky. He instead of answering her ad, he's putting out his own ad in paper. But
he's
it's
he's not much of a poet, but
I have the feeling, an inkling, that it's going to be like in response to hers.
oh yeah, all right.
Because I know how song structures work. And this is the chorus again.
yes.
Oh, he threw
yes.
in the yes. Mm-hmm. Oh my god!
I just love that.
The staccato
I am into champagne.
thing he's doing is so like
So-
it's like syncopated.
He's into champagne as well.
Yeah, and he's not much into health food. She didn't mention health food. She just said yoga.
Yeah.
I hope you don't do yoga, but I hope that you've had a lobotomy.
That'd be
Essentially,
nice.
is what she had. That would be nice. It'd be beggars can't be choosers. I hope you've had a lobotomy. And I am into champagne.
Yeah.
Into champagne.
It says What? Oh, he says, I've got to meet you by tomorrow noon.
I've got to meet you by tomorrow noon.
Yeah, he says that's... I've got to meet you by tomorrow noon. And then, what is it?
And cut through all this red tape.
And cut through all this red tape.
That I created by
getting
doing
married.
this stupid personal column. and by I have to fucking divorce my
I have to kill my wife. Alright, and then he says...
I love the held out thing he does.
Alright, so we're pure...
So, is O'Malley's? Is that the bar from How I Met Your Mother? I swear to God it is.
Isn't it?
Maybe not.
Oh.
It's strange.
Okay, so I waited with high hopes.
Yeah, at O'Malley's. Oh yeah, he's at O'Malley's. How?
You know how this is going?
He waited with high hopes. Then she walked in the place. I knew her smile in an instant. I knew the curve of her face.
See where this is going?
Oh. Oh, lovely lady. Oh. So it was my own lovely lady, and she said, "Oh, it's you."
So
you fucking cocksucker.
So you gather that? So she's trying to cheat on him.
So that's how it started.
Yes.
That's why she's boring, because she fucking doesn't like him and his tiny dick. And she put out a personal ad looking for some homie that's into the...
And then he just, by happenstance, he doesn't like her, isn't interested in her either.
Yeah.
So he's looking through
get away from
and
this
eventually,
dumb cunt and meet
how
someone that
weird
likes
is that?
piña
And then he's
And then it's her.
Yeah.
And they're both
she's
like, wow, we were desperately trying to cheat on each other.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, haha, it's you.
Yeah, and we laughed for a moment.
He said, and then he's like, yeah, but I didn't know.
I never knew.
Yeah, he's like, but seriously, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, that's...
well, isn't it, I never knew, ... And then the next course he continues. Yeah. And there might be some familiar words in his statement here. That you liked piña coladas.
It's so ridiculous.
And the feel of the ocean. And the taste of my cum.
It's so goofy.
Back to our shitty apartment.
So really, any woman that would have showed up, he would have been down with.
Yeah.
That responded to that put that ad out. It just happened to be his wife.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird song.
His own lovely lady.
Yeah.
How weird is that? What a fucked up song.
And you heard it like a million times, but it's just bizarre.
Oh, it's you. Ha 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 ha. I never knew that you liked piña coladas and getting caught in the rain and the feel of the ocean and the taste of champagne. If you like making love at midnight. And
then he just says, you're my lady. But what was it?
And the lady? Dunes of the Cape.
What does he say at the end?
If you like making love at midnight in the dunes of the Cape, I'm the love that you've looked for. Come with me and escape. Yeah.
That's bizarre.
And he drops the... if you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, they bring that back. That's the part I'm like most curious about.
Oh, because she's pretty much saying that he's a moron.
Oh, if you have half a brain.
Yeah.
Okay, so my stupid little short dick bitch boy of a husband.
Yeah. She's insulting
him.
He's
a fucking idiot. He's a complete dumb fucking moron. Fuck this stupid asshole.
And she's saying that you don't even have to be in shape. You don't have to work out.
You don't have to care about yoga. You can have a lobotomy.
You can be drunk.
If you just like to drink piña coladas and get drunk and you're an alcoholic,
You're better.
and you have bad decision making during storms, you like to be out in the rain, and getting caught in the dunes of the Cape, or making love at midnight in the dunes of the Cape.
Oh man.
So that was all she asked of this guy, because her little limp dick husband couldn't provide any of that.
It's a very strange song.
It should have been like, "Oh, it's you," like, fuck off.
And then it turns into like a hey Joe, I heard you shot your woman down.
Oh my god, that's the sequel
scenario.
song. He was Joe. Rupert Holmes was Joe. Oh my god.
All right, everybody. We'll be back right after this. All right, everybody. Thank you for staying with us tonight.
Yeah.
Getting her done.
We're the love that you've looked for. Come with us and escape.
That's right. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. We got an Instagram.
If you have half a brain.
You should check out.
Check out the Insta.
If you don't have a lobotomy, you should really check it out.
Yeah.
It's great.
You can really enjoy our Instagram in the dunes of the Cape.
We have a
and by the way, welcome our guest TRé COOL. Hey guys, I gotta go. Oh, thanks
Bye.
Trey.
Thank
Have a
you.
great time, man. Hey, everybody.
Everybody.
Thank you so much. Wow.
Big ups to TRé COOL.
When you have a big guest like that, it anchors the show. That was huge.
It really brings everything together.
Thanks, Trey. I loved American Idiot.
Don't want to be
Dylan,
one.
but better. Don't want to be one. Boulevard of Broken Dreams, man, right?
Idiot,
I know.
that is.
Totally.
All right, everybody. Thank you for
Wake
listening.
me up when September ends. Am I right, Trey? Oh, he already left the studio.
We hope you've enjoyed ours. This is a really zany comedy show.
Wow.
It's really,
If you've made it this
it's
far,
gangbusters.
TRé COOL, bless you.
Yeah, bless your
God
heart.
bless you.
So
Shout
thank
out
you
to
very
Mike
much.
Dern, also.
Mike Dern and Billy Joel.
And Billy Joel Armstrong.
You've been great.
You've been great, guys. Thanks for being such a
Audience,
supportive
you've been
audience.
great.
We have an audience here. A live studio
you've
audience.
been great, everybody.
You probably didn't notice because they didn't laugh a single time.
No, there's no laughing
because we haven't been
whatsoever.
funny. But
We haven't been funny.
it's
Only in
They're
your,
there, though.
only in
Everybody's
your
here.
head. Actually,
enjoying
laughing won't stop in my head,
no.
which
No.
is what it is.
The audience.
But that's neither here nor there. Thank you for listening to Let's Spend the Night Together.
Thanks for spending the night. Too.
Bye.
But don't you worry about what's still on my mind.
That's high on 3. I don't want to be like an American idiot, so to speak, but I've been on a boulevard of broken dreams.
Haven't
Okay.
we all?
Check that.
At
off
some
the
point of
list.
time.
I had to wake up when September ended. The Ballad of Saint Jimmy. That's one
Oh,
of them.
jeez Louise.
All right, welcome to the Ballad of Saint Jimmy. I am Billie Joe Armstrong, your host.